Okay, so I just thought we would have classes 9:30 as normal, but you don't text me anything. I also don't receive any notifications.
What notifications?
About a message, and about a message, and I don't even think that you don't chat me anything, but you chat the teacher, but my mother didn't receive it until this time. And
But
just to mention that outside right now there is a thunderstorm in my country. In Hanoi,
okay,
there is a thunderstorm outside. So
no,
you will
no
hear
problem.
some a little
No
bit
problem.
storm during this.
No, no problem because I used to call you. I used to call you. We on Wednesday we are having a class at 8 p.m. normally. Okay, but
Normal?
no problem. What?
Okay, no. Wait.
Yes.
So when I want to ask that when we will be back to the basic schedule that the chat, no the name of this group said that 9 to 10 Wednesday,
No.
9:25 to 10:25 in Friday and Saturday.
Okay, so we
When
will.
this will come back exactly like this.
Okay, on this schedule. Okay, so this schedule will remain the same. Except Wednesday. Wednesday will stay from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So this is the only.
Preliminary, right? This is preliminary.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so you can change the name
Okay.
group in
Okay.
the
So I
so
will
I don't
just.
know.
I will just change this. Okay, I will just change this like this. Just one moment. Give me one moment, please. So I will change like this to this. Okay. Now everything is changed now. Can you see it?
Okay. Okay.
So because I'm having one class at 9 p.m. and that is the reason, but no problem. Okay, so how was your day? Can you please tell me what did you do today so far? Can you please tell me what did you do today?
Uh. Okay. So I just got the news. It's pretty straightforward. It's very normal. But I just have a news from my parents that I can visit the brand new houses when fully paint and fully furniture in 21st of June. So 2 days later, I will completely finish and every worker will go home. So the house is officially finished. So I'm going to visit
Okay,
it.
and what will you do? What will you do? Okay, today.
So I think
What will
it's
you do?
pretty normal. Just do some homework and two subjects that I would come back is literature and math that I already come back to study.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And what is something that you will do on the weekend? Do you have any plans on the weekend?
The weekend that I will go to my grandparents' house
Mm,
to visit
okay,
it, and I
so
actually visited it Sunday. I visit it in Friday, and I will end in I will end it in Sunday because that in Sunday I go back for English.
mhm, okay, okay, very nice. Now we will start. Okay, so we have here. Okay, this lesson. Okay, just one moment. Okay, now. Okay, a lesson is about the weather. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
You haven't checked the screen yet.
I share it. Can you
Yeah, I can
see?
see it.
Can you see now? Can you see now?
Still not.
I don't know. Maybe you can log out and come back.
Okay.
I
So
will
we
I will
stop
wait
this
in.
call.
No. I will just wait in the class because I shared my screen. I shared my screen and I don't know why you cannot see it. But now start sharing. Okay, I share now. Can you see now?
Still not.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Let's. Okay. Let's. Okay, log out and come back. Please log out and I will stop sharing, log out and come back. And after this, I will try to share one more time.
Okay.
Can you log out from the class and come back?
I still not. So I will
Uh,
give you a screenshot of me right now. So just to prove
okay,
that it counts.
just 1 moment. Now I share. Okay, take a screenshot now, because
Just
try to
screenshot
take a
now.
screen.
Okay.
Because
Okay. So I will try. Make a screenshot. Okay. So send it to you. About what I actually see when you tell me. Okay. Oh, this is the thing I see right now. This it is. As you can see, I couldn't see it.
Okay, I don't know why, but we can. Okay, you don't need. I will send you questions that I want to ask you. Okay,
Okay.
now let's see. We are speaking about the weather. Okay, I will send you the first 3 questions. Now,
Oh,
okay, so in a chat box,
okay.
can you see the questions?
Okay. How is the weather today? So the weather today is thunder, or more exactly, thunderstorm since evening. And during morning to the late afternoon is still very hot, sunny. It's very hot. It's not just sunny, normal. It's very hot. The degrees can go to 40 degrees.
40
And
degrees.
it's what's your favorite kind of weather? I think I like some weather that is like windy or cloudy because that it can avoid the hot of the sun. So we could like have some outdoor activities. Is there any type of weather that I really don't like? I think it's probably thunderstorm. It will destroy the electricity or even the communication between the planes and the people down because that they have to keep in contact with them. If the connection lost, that that planes don't fly randomly. It's all scheduled before. So the people out the people in the airport, some people specifically will tell others, tell planes or exactly pilots how to drive, so it doesn't like the planes will crash. But if the thunderstorm, if the plane having storm when it's drive, when it's being drive, then the connection will sometimes get lost, so the plane don't even know when to fly because it already scheduled before. But some people have to teach them like how to fly the good road because of every plane that have own like the own ways to fly, own road to be exact. So a connection lost by thunderstorm could theoretically make that planes dangerous.
Okay, and what is your favorite kind of the weather? What type of the weather is your favorite that you like the best?
So I like either cloudy or like windy because that is very comfortable.
Okay, so now let's see, and can you please tell me, okay, why do you like this type of the weather? Why?
I like this kind of weather because it's cool. It's not very hot, but it's not very cold, so it's perfect for outdoor activities.
For Okay, is there any type of weather you really don't like?
I think that thunderstorms and hot. You know, the hot is not same. A hot is not the same as like hot is not the same as sunny. Sunny is having a sun, so it's warm. But hot is the world the worst person of sunny. It's very hot. It's very uncomfortable.
Okay. Now let's see. And can you please tell me what do you do when there is this type of the weather? What do you usually do?
I usually um stay at home and don't go outside.
Okay, stay at home. Now let's see. And we have here the next, okay, 3 questions. Okay, I will send you these questions. Next 3 questions. Okay, can you please read the question number 1 here?
What is the climate like in your country? So there is like I think that in the world there is 3 climates. There is 3 kind of climate. The one is cold, usually cold. Usually the very cold is like I don't know what to say, but it's the cold area.
Cold area.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's called like I will like so I will read your paragraph about this. So there are 3 kind of cold. Cold zone is a geographical area on Earth with a popular climate between the 2 polar circles and the poles. Rainfall is quite low, only about 500 millimeters. These regions are characterized by the absence of warm summers, meaning there's no month with average temperature of 10 degrees or higher. Areas with polar climates cover more than 20% of Earth's surface. More of these areas are far from the equator, and in that case, winter days are very short and summer days are extremely long or last all season or longer. This is the cold. And Antarctica is one is mostly covered with the cold zone. Next
Okay.
up is like the normal zone in the cold and the hot zone. So Vietnam actually two between two of these zones. The north and the central are in the hot zone. No, are in the cold zone. So where so summer is not very hot compared to other countries. But
Okay.
the rest is the south. It's located in the normal zone. So that's why it doesn't very cold. So that's why it do you remember that in the previous class I talked about south only have wet and dry seasons?
Yes, of course. Yes, I
This is
remember.
the reason why. Because it's not very cold, but not very hot, it stays in the normal zone area. So it's only half wet and dry compared to amount of water, the water that are in air. You know the air contains water, stays
Yes.
in evaporates. Then evaporates.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why windows get wet. Grass get wet when it's morning because the temperatures go down. So the water that turns into a water is stuck in the window.
Okay. Now let's see. And we have here, okay, does the weather affect people in your country? Okay, when you
Yes,
have a
it's very affect to very like a very like a lot of respects. One is about the school and education. If the weather is so cold, you know that for primary school, if it's less than 10 degrees, students can stay at home. For secondary and high school, if there's 7 degrees or less, students can stay at home.
Okay, so
because it's very affected. And next one is about the aviation. You know that during thunderstorms, uh, during a thunderstorm, that the plane still is still will fly like normal, but of course it have some like safety ways. You know that
Mhm.
in planes there is two things that makes the plane that don't affected by thunder. First
How?
is there is a radar in the first of a plane, with the first of a plane, which is it will detect a clouds that contain water, or the chance if a thunder is higher, and it will send it to the it will send it will send it to the pilot. Next up, that did you mention that there is like a stick that is in a plane, a stick
Yes.
that is going outside a little bit for in a plane wings.
Mhm.
You know why? Why there's
Why?
this? Some people think it's considered some people don't know which they use, but it's actually safety way during thunder. Uh, in the according to the Faraday Faraday box theory, when thunders hits the plane, it will go through the wings because it goes somewhat lower. It will go through a plane, through these sticks, and go back into air, making the plane safety. So the weather affects like a lot of different aspects in the world.
Mhm.
It will determine if people can go to school, go to work, plane can drive, or the companies that they still work.
Mhm. Okay. Now let's see. And we have here the question number 3. Do people change in the summer? Okay. Did some people
Yes,
change in the summer?
yes, yes.
Okay. How
People
people
actually
change in the
change
summer?
some. First is they become more angry, because you know that when someone is angry, if someone is very hot, they will be uncomfortable, and they can become angry, because when you're comfortable, you don't mind of anything, which is a very hard time. Next up is people complain more about electricity being cut off.
Mhm.
You know that air conditioners are used a lot in summer. That's why that is have to provide enough electricity. You know that electricity actually have a unique thing that other products like grocery don't have. The more people buy and use it, the happier the products are. But electricity is completely different. The the less people use electricity, the happier the product is. Because that electricity they took a lot of time to make. They took a lot of time to make, and it's not cheap. Some people think that it's just 1/10 of a dollar per kilowatts.
Mhm.
So
Uh,
some people think it's cheap, but you know that an hour a month that my family can took up to 500 kilowatts, which is a
mhm.
huge amount of money, is waste. So we can reduce it a little bit. So people actually change it somewhere. They become more angry. They complain more, and they become less comfortable. And they're less comfortable.
Mhm. Okay. And why, for example, people are doing something like this? Why do they complain often about changing of the weather?
I think that in summer, you know that in summer that people use air conditioner a lot, right?
Yes, of course.
So electricity is rare. It's hard to make.
Mhm.
So when people use a lot of it, they can't provide it enough. So
Mhm.
theoretically, they have to cut it off, cut the electricity of an area to make it to have time to produce more. So
Mhm.
some people, when they were like they have been enough to pass out, if a message is sent, is electricity will be cut from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Some people think that it's very uncomfortable, but the people who made it have no other options. So that's why people complain. Now, do you know that when there is no electricity, you know what the consequences? Very bad. I know about a film about if one day the whole world, the electricity completely run out, what will happen in 2 hours and 216 days? This is a film not based on the real world, but it's actually very good. It teaches about how to save electricity. I think that if I talk about the plot of it, it's gonna take roughly 20 minutes, as though I remember.
Okay, so I have another trick. Okay.
But if you want to hear that, I can speak to you.
Yes, of course, I want to hear it.
Okay, so just imagine about one day the whole world lose electricity. What will happen? No. So in Japan, one day the whole it's the plot that come around a family, but no one cares about each other's. Two sons, one boy and girls, are in. Do you know when people reach 10 or 18, they become more angry, because that's the time where they like grown up fast from both height and weight. They become more angry, and the mother who are stay at home and cook and do housework or just do it that he or she don't make any money, and the father who are always work and don't cares about the sons. They are called family, but no one cares about each others. One day, the electricity completely cut off. People wake up late because the alarm clock is running off. The whole house is like the whole house is completely dark, and they don't have breakfast because they can't cook anything when there's no electricity. And the father and two sons going to the elevator, but it also doesn't work. But it also, of course, doesn't work. So they have to climb down the 10th floor to the first floor to go. Yeah, very uncomfortable. But things are just getting started. And
okay, now.
Do you want me to hear? Do you want to hear the rest?
Yes. I want to hear.
It's gonna take roughly 20 minutes. So
no problem.
Okay, so we're talking about each people. The father who goes into the electric train, but of course it doesn't work. So he have to walk 5 kilometers. The first son going to school, notice there is a lot of students that don't go to school. Teacher allow for students to do anything. This is our dream, but of course it's not as happy as it. And you know that right now, because cars, motorbikes, trains don't work, bike become perfect. A third day, you know that I will talk about it days. A third day, people will notice something about electricity that they don't come back. They have to flush the toilet using water from the bath. They have to wash it using the bath, and some people, the company, allow for people to go home and go home infinitely, because there is no electricity. When go to company, you can't do anything. School allows students to go home infinitely. There's no school, no work, because no electricity. And people start to like store water, and because you can't use a calculator, you have to use the basics calculator back in Egypt to calculate it. And the 7th day, Tokyo looked like a jet city.
And Tokyo look like sorry, can you say it one more time? Look like Tokyo look like
the calculator look like as normal. I will send you an image to make sure you know about this type of calculator. Did you notice this type of calculator? You know that the shop have to use this to calculate the price. You know about
yes,
this?
abacus. Yes, I'm familiar.
Yeah, the shop have to use this to calculate the price. And the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth just continue. The seventh day, Tokyo looked like a dead city. There is no people in the road. The good products like milk or milk, water, and foods are all gone. And some people see the dangerous are ready to leave Tokyo. The family I'm talking about that is go. That is still go. And the place where they go is about the grandparents in Kagoshima. But do you know what the distance between these two cities? It's
To be
900 kilometers. 900 kilometers. And spoiler alert, they're gonna travel there by bike.
By bike?
Yes, mostly. So
why by bike?
Yes, by bike. But when going to the airport, of course, by bike it doesn't work. Plane doesn't work. So the family are just having a hostels to stay. At the evening, the father tells a plan about going there by bike, and of course, both of the sons are completely resist. They have to draw a bike. They have to like cycle for over 900 kilometers. But right now that they are going to save, they have to go, even if they don't want. In the next day, two of the sons going to another shop, but of course all the foods and drinks are gone. They can only find a map for students, and after that they see they keep going. They keep going to Osaka, but before they go, there's still one bike left. So one people have to carry each other. We took a lot of strength. The father see a bike in a rice store, because there is food and drinks are rare. Do you know what's the way to trade? They have to trade things to things. Do you know that right now Mercedes car, Rolex watch doesn't even worth a penny?
Why?
Yes, because right now the thing people need are food and drinks. Can you eat Rolex? Can you eat Rolex watch? Can you eat Mercedes car? No,
of course not.
So right now, these things do not worth a penny. They only trade food and drinks for rice. The mother took out some old bottles of wine is kept for a long time. She can trade off a bag full of rice and a bike under the surprise of all family members. But they notice a problem. The map for the students two sons find earlier doesn't look good. So they can only to the high road for anyone who go with them. They mostly go on foot. So the one who have bicycles are very proud. And when they go, and when going across a huge dark tunnel, some not girls but some women about 60 years old, they said that they can pay money for them to help them go across this tunnel. But the family denied, even though they have no source of light. And when they go there, you know what in there? It have a lot of rocks, a lot of like animals' body that look and smells disgusting. They have to go back because the tunnel is over 1 kilometers. But then they have to pay for the woman to help them out of the tunnel. And when they go, you see that when they go to Osaka, about 400 kilometers, 400, about 400 kilometers away. But this is still having no electricity. As I said earlier, the whole world is gone. World is gone. Yeah, the whole world is gone of electricity. So when they go to Osaka, it's still having no source of that. There's no source of that. Brought the family again back to disappoint. They start to push the faith, push the wrong thing into each other. As I said earlier, the family, but not called a family, because no one cares about each other's. Right now, the argument stuck in the body for a long time is now explode. After a short amount of time, they keep going until they keep going even though it's rain is super cold. In the road where they have a rest, they see a group of people who ride the bike. They are eating raw food, drink warm water, and talk freely. Do you know why? Even though it's run out of electricity.
Why?
They have a lot of survival skills. They can take insects that are not bite, take the vegetables in the jungle that is not have poisonous, and they can short the water to make them fresh. The feelings is also very good. Right now it's running out of it, so we have to pay off it, and we just live like normal. We don't need to care about it. And you know that I will skip one part. So they finally go to a you know that they when driving, there is one thing that they see a lot of people porridge. They're waiting to get porridge. You know what porridge is?
Porridge? Type of the food.
Yeah, I will send you I will send you the name. Okay, the porridge. So do you know about this name? Maybe that you know.
Porridge. Type of the food. Just one moment.
Yes.
Yes.
I will.
Yes.
You can search it in your internet. You know it?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
of course. I know
so
it.
Right now,
Yes.
the family see a lot of families wait another family that they wait to get porridge. It's a water park in Osaka. This place stores a lot of sea animals only for people to watch them. Right now, these fish is of course become the food of the people, but they come too late. They not get any porridge. Yes, you're right. Yes, this is porridge, and the father doesn't care about the responsibility. He wish and do anything for the people to give them some porridge, but of course because they don't have. They have to just go. They have to keep going. They can't live in the city anymore. They just going to the countryside, and this is not a. It's only another small countryside, about 200 kilometers away from Kagoshima. So right now the family is hungry, thirsty, tired, but they don't know where to find food. So you know that, and you know what they see at this point? A pig. It's not a pig anymore. It's the hope. It's the light, and it's the final chance. Even though they're very tired, but seeing the pigs, they are running and try to catch it. But fortunately, the pigs that they go down a short hill and die. But even though the family have a knife, they don't know how to cut it. They don't know like how to cut the pigs because they haven't gone to a kitchen before. They mostly eat outside. And you know that at that point, the at that point, the owner of the pigs go in and start to use the knife to chop the head of it, which make the families very look very I don't know what to say, but it's very disgusting. But it's look very cool. And that's like I don't know what to say. That male about 50 years old. The film doesn't say that they go to lead them home. Look like when they look at a wall, a well. When they look at a well, they go running there like crazy. The electricity cut, run out of electricity in the city is very bad, but put in the countryside, it doesn't worth anything. The thing is worse is the automatic pick door is broken. If the family want to stay in the home, they have to walk. The male that prepares the food for the family, and they eat like being stars for 7 days, 7 nights. After you see that's very long. The dinner to keep.
Yes, you can continue, please.
Okay. So after they eat a good meal, it's time to work. But the work is actually very easy. Is mowing down the pigs. But they haven't gone to a kitchen before, so it definitely though they're very scared seeing this goosey. But now these things are very very easy. After that they like having like I don't know what boil water for bath, but they are very bad at making fire. They can't even do. Having a you know, take a little bit of water of feeling very tired because that you know that there is no water in a bath like us. They have to take the water from the well to bath. At the evening, the father that is having a bath is very comfortable after like 3 months. You know the thing after about 3 months, being the first time having a bath, it's very comfortable. You know right now that everything else is bad. Just bad. Staying in there, don't. Staying in the countryside, having a good meal, having a good mattress to sleep, having a warm blanket. Don't have to worry what's to eat tomorrow is the happiest thing at this moment. Tomorrow is the final day. They only stay there for 2 days because they still have to go. You know, in the next day, the family that is use the basic way to catch all the pigs going outside in the going outside, go back to the barn. Although the male really wants to keep the family back, but the father still decide to go to Kagoshima because that the parents is in there. Before they leave, that male gives the family so much food, meat, vegetables. And when they go by bike in a train, right now the train not work, they see a train work by water. You know about something that is what like train runs by steam train. Stream locomotive. Stream locomotive.
Stream locomotive. Yes, I'm aware of this.
Yes. So they see a stream locomotive is running, so they go there. So they go in there for about 200 kilometers. And finally, they went. This is the final part. They went to Kagoshima. The people they hate now become the people they love. The lives in Kagoshima is good. It's peaceful, but fun. Right now, the happiness is very basic. Just eating a tomato just eating the tomato, the juicy compared with the sweet is just very happy. At 2 days, 2 years, 216 days exactly, 2 years and 216 days later, the alarm clock is ring. The father doesn't even imagine. And at the time, at this moment, the father wake up very early. They wake up very early, and they wake up very early and see that the lights finally turn on. So do you know that how many days that they live without electricity?
For how
365
much?
times 2 by 216 is 946 days of fun go out of it. They finally having electricity back. And the news said that about 2 years ago, there is a mysterious thing that make the whole world running out of electricity. Some people think it's because of the sun, or there is a thing that come across the earth. But because that but this question can't be answered. But the danger, but I think that the death time finally ends, and there is a lot of change. The mother can make fish. The whole family that be closer. And Russ, do you know that about the 4 people who ride a bike, but they have a lot of survival skills. One pupil took a image of the family that no need electricity and tell that when there is nothing back, he will send this image to the family. And he actually keep the promise. As one day, the family that they took the image and they see it and then they smile. They remember about that thing is took a very long. That thing that people that image is feels that that time is very bad.
Okay,
Like that.
Khang. Okay,
Because
so
the other thing is like worse, become worse, but it's actually a good experience for them.
okay, Khang. We need to stop because I need to go. Okay, so I will extend the class on Friday. We will stay extra time on Friday because I need to go to
So
the
1 hour and 10 minutes.
Yes, hour and 10 minutes we will have on Friday. Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
at the class, I will be at my grandparents' house, which will
Oh,
be
you can show me some
yes, they will
pictures.
study.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. See you on Friday.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye. Yeah.